All rushes.
My Lords, my noble friend Lord Framlingham has reminded us of the many different members of the brassica family, which include tender stem and sprouting varieties of broccoli, mustard, oilseed rape, Brussels sprouts, cauliflower and calabrese. Even the purple sprouting broccoli that match the colour of the Right Reverend Prelate's bishopric garb. Now, broccoli is good in iron, high in fibre, and sprouts can be strong in taste. And this is particularly important because we're not getting enough vegetables in our diet at the moment. We know curly kale is packed with antioxidants that reduce inflammation, and the Telegraph tells us of how green smoothies can slow brain ageing. That's important in this place. John Innes has bred a fast-growing broccoli that can be harvested twice a year in the field and 5 times in the greenhouse. And I suppose I should declare my interest in the agricultural and farming industries in Norfolk, because I know that our local farmers grow strong English mustard, and the more of their products that are left on the side of the plate, the more prosperous they will become, and deservedly so. So let's celebrate this humble family of vegetables, which we are being told is in the middle of a cauliflower crisis, one we are told is being caught by climate change. I just don't buy it. I'm sorry to bring a sour note to proceedings. I'm not bitter, like undercooked sprouts can sometimes be, but let's examine the real reasons for the noble prelate's fears. This year's slugs are a particularly bad problem for broccoli and collies. Unfortunately, owing to the slow performance from the Chemical Regulatory Division of the Health and Safety Executive, a new, more benign slug control pellets, they're not coming to the market fast enough, because the new slug pellet that was released for assessment in 2020 is still not approved. As a result, the crops are harder to grow. A lack of skilled staff under the Seasonal Agricultural Workers Scheme has made the crop harder to harvest, and progress on robotics and to replace this labour is slower, so it's harder to grow. Not allowing UK producers to treat homegrown seeds for cabbage stem flea beetle, but permitting the use of treated seed from Canada or Ukraine has given overseas growers competitive advantage. Now, we do know that brassicas need sulphur to grow strongly, and cleaning up the power stations has made the crop harder to grow as well. Our largest supermarkets share the concerns raised by my noble friends about the new inheritance taxes that will stifle innovation and investment and put our farming industry on the back foot. But new packaging taxes make it harder to profitably present our products on the shelf. The conversion of land to solar production on Grade 1 farmland in Lincolnshire, in the county of my noble friend, makes it harder to grow too. So taken together, it's a miracle we have any broccoli at all, especially when the British Growers Association tells us that British growers had scaled back production since 2017 as a result of poor profitability and reducing yields, not climate change. Now, I don't want to trivialise the difficulties caused by bad weather, hot or cold, dry or wet. I know how many parts of Lincolnshire and Nottinghamshire have been underwater for months. But let's be honest with ourselves. This is nothing to do with climate change, which was debated 7 days ago in your Lordship's house. Shroud waving on climate change when it has absolutely nothing to do with the broccoli breakdown is observing scrutiny of the real underlying causes our noble Lord Prelate raises. Look, it's time to change the record, to prioritise the practical actions that will get Britain farming immediately, rather than falsely concluding, well, there's no point because the Chinese are opening a new coal-fired power station every other week.
My Lords, there's a lamentable tendency.